to have a picture, just select the picture, and let's see, a black and white sea mist. Oops. Let's try that again. Oh, there we go. That's quite a high resolution picture, so that's probably not a good selection. So let's just try another one. There we go. There. Okay, so you can change your picture, and again, you can do that for this window only or for all windows. So you can have different different folders. Say if you have different customer folders, you can have the customer's icon as a background for each particular customer's folder, which is quite nice. Okay, so that's the view for the icon view. If we have a look at the list view, now you see this is slightly different. Now we have basically a list with these small triangles which actually open the subfolders within the main folder, so you can actually navigate through just by opening up the different folders. Let's go ahead and open the Finder window using the zoom mode so we can see a bit more. There we go. Let's just expand it a bit further. Okay, and you'll notice in the list mode that there are, or rather in the list view, there are columns. You can actually click on the column separator. Oops, you can change the order. There we go. You can click on the column separator and widen or decrease the width of the columns. You can change the sort order. You can also add additional columns in as well. So if you go to, if you right click or control click, right, let's get away from there. There we go. Right click or control click in some white space and show view options. Right, we can actually again change the icon size. So we have small or large icons, change the text size, and this is where we can actually add additional columns in. So we can put date created, versions, the spotlight comments, and also the labels as well. For the dates, we can use relative dates. So for instance, we have here today, and if we created a file yesterday, it would say yesterday, or we can actually have the actual date as well. And you'll notice by default that the file sizes aren't calculated or displayed automatically, but you can actually switch that on and it will go through and actually display the size of all the files within the list view. And again, you have the option for this window or for all windows as well. Okay, so that's the list view. Let's have a look at the column view. Right, this is the one I tend to use the most, to be honest. And you have a number of multiple columns, which if you drill in, you get the next level down. So the subfolders of the documents folder are these folders, subfolders of the MISC docs rather. Well, there are actually two files in there. And you can also have a preview window. These are just text files, so you don't see much. But if it was a graphic or if it's a movie file, in fact, let's see where there are some movie files. There we go. You get a representation and you can actually play the... Hi, this is Don McAllister and welcome to another episode of Screencast Online. So that's just a clip that I recorded before as part of this screencast. So let's go back to our documents folder and miscellaneous documents. Let's have a look at some file management type things. Oh, and also you can actually resize the columns by dragging this small indicator down here. You can actually adjust the individual columns. Again, there's another indicator down there, which is sometimes useful to do. This is where we can actually create new folders. So you can right click or control click and new folder. Creates a new folder for you. You can move files by dragging and dropping into folders. There we go. Actually, I'll just show you that again with the miscellaneous notes. You can actually drag and hover over a folder and then release, and that will actually drag things into that particular folder for you. You can also do things if you want to copy this file into a folder that's not sort of subfolder, but perhaps several layers away. For instance, if I wanted to copy the MISC notes file into, let's say, the Office docs, no, into the Scratch folder, if I drag it across and just leave it hovering above Scratch, you'll see that the Scratch folder has actually opened for me, and I can just drop it straight into Scratch. Also, if let's just find that one again. If I want to drag it into Downloads, again, just leave it above Downloads, and Downloads will open for me, and I can just drop it in.